Welcome to the final part of my week-long trip to Mexico, where I spent 2 days in the resort town of Tulum, following on from my time in Playa del Carmen and our day trip to the Mayan ruins of Chichen Itza. Join me as I find out what Tulum has to offer.
Good morning. So this is the second full day that we're going to be spending in Tulum, and today we're hoping to explore some of the cenotes around here. So cenotes are like these underground caves that have been flooded with water that you can like go in and swim in, and you can like snorkel in. And back in the day, those were kind of the main sources of water around here. So we're quite excited to be going and exploring that. So we have just arrived at our little dinner spot for the day, which is this lovely place called Encanto.
I'm so tired from like the Cenote because I was so much work and so much swimming and like energy, so I'm excited for the food and the drinks and the food. What else did we do today? We went to Cenote, we went to Dos Ojos, went there, and basically there's two little cenotes, and we swam through them, swam underneath some of the caves, saw the back cave, which is quite cool. Felt very much like in Batman. Expected Bruce Wayne to come out, but he did not. Sad does not understand that reference because she's never watched Batman. Yeah, what else did we do? We went to the beach. We got some food at the taco place, and it wasn't that great. That was a disappointment. I think that was like my first disappointing taco of the season. And then yeah, we went to the beach, hung out, which was quite nice.
Hello again. So this is our last full day here in Tulum, and today we've actually come to the Tulum, well for this morning anyway, come to the Tulum Archaeological Zone, essentially just the Mayan ruins in Tulum, which is one of the kind of famous landmarks here in Tulum. As we've already seen a couple, we went to Chichen Itza, we went to Koba, as the same kind of history behind them, same ruins. We've given back our rental car now, so when we decided to bike it here from our hotel, and it didn't take us long, it was about 5 minutes, like really not that long at all. And so that was quite nice, got a little morning bike ride here, and now we're going to take it all in. We've managed to find an iguana again. That would be so exciting. Looks like he's enjoying himself. This building here, which is right by the sea, looks like it is the temple of the wind god. Now most of these buildings are actually temples from what I understand, and this one in particular is specifically for the wind god. So this right here is apparently the palace of the Great Lord, where most of the important sort of inhabitants of Tulum would have lived. So there would have been several large rooms that were covered with flat roofs and supported by the columns that you can see right there. You can also see there were loads of iguanas like on top of the structures. There's some over here, I don't know if you can see one literally right there, and they're all just chilling really, I guess where they're out of reach from people. You can see here the kind of colours that would have appeared on all these sculptures back in the day. Really bright sort of blues and reds, which is quite similar to the kind of colours that would have been seen at Chichen Itza as well. So after we went to the Tulum ruins earlier today, we decided to go to this art park. And it's basically just a park with like loads of these artistic sculptures there, designed by different people. And the most famous one there, which you'll see in this video, is called Ven à la Luz, which is a sculpture by the South African artist called David Popper. I think it's David Popper. Yeah, or Daniel Popper. Might be David. But then after that, we headed off to the beach and pretty much just stayed there and relaxed for the rest of the day. And now we are off to find us some dinner. Churros secured. I think perfect way to start off dinner.
There's a starter right here.
Yeah, and
Gotta make space for dessert first.
yeah. I mean, to be fair, these are also stuffed churros, which I've never had before. So the sauce is actually inside the churro, which looks pretty cool. So we ended up going for dinner at this place called Tacos, funnily enough. And I ended up getting myself the Alhambras and a chorizo taco, and then Nim got herself the gringas. Now I discovered today that apparently the Alhambras is actually the Mexican version of a fajita. This whole time I thought fajitas were Mexican. It turns out they're actually not. They're actually more American. They're a Tex-Mex item, which I had absolutely no idea about. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, I'm gonna end the video here. This is our last day here in Tulum, so we'll be heading back to Cancun tomorrow. And you can probably also hear from my voice, I'm starting to feel a bit unwell, so I'm not going to talk for too long, but just wanted to say hope you enjoyed the video. Hope it gave you some ideas of things you can get up to if you come to Tulum, and I hope you liked the video. Feel free to like it down below, comment, and make sure that you've subscribed to the channel. And if you want to see more of the stuff that I personally get up to, then feel free to follow me on my Instagram at The Food Diary by Saj, where I post a lot of food stuff that I get involved with. But yeah, hope you enjoy the video. Good night.